you're surrounded by people who are of this incredible pedigree and this incredible background and richness and diversity of experience.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Kim's Education. You're with me again. I'm Oil, the founder of Kim's Education, a school that provides training courses designed and taught by members from the University of Cambridge and also industry experts. And we also do online platform that produce lots of good resources aiming to benefit you. Without further ado, please let me introduce my friend Vishal. Actually, Vishal, can you introduce yourself, your education background, and what do you do right now?
Sure. Hi everyone. My name is Vishal Jain. I studied in Cambridge, so I did my master's, my MBA at Cambridge. Before that, I was working for a couple of years, and prior to that, I did my bachelor's degree in Singapore, both in business.
Nice.
So yeah.
So, and what do you do right now?
I head up the YouTube ad strategy lead role in Google Southeast Asia.
Nice. So you actually live in Singapore right now, right?
I do. I grew up here in Thailand, but I've been living in Singapore for the last 12 years, but Thailand's really my home.
So today we'll be talking about Cambridge Judge Business School, and Vishal right here, he did his MBA there at Cambridge with JBS Judge Business School. So here he would give you a brief review about what it's like studying there, the professors, teaching, learning, projects, all that sort of thing, and classmates as well. So Vishal, jump in, please.
No problem at all.
Wow, what was it like?
2019, right?
2018. I started in 2018. So we're known as the class of 2018. I think in Judge Business School, you're known as the class of the year that you started in. So we started in 2018 to 2019. So it was a one-year program. And wow, where do I begin? I think people who know me know that I'm extremely passionate about Cambridge. It is my spiritual home, is a place that I really want to retire in if I can. I recently went to the UK and I instantly visited Cambridge because it brings back so many wonderful memories. Right? Oh, absolutely. It was easily the best year of my life, right? And I don't say that lightly. I think a lot of people that you ask, well, you were there for most of the year.
Same with me. It's like one of the best years I ever had.
Right?
Yeah.
It's incredible.
So why Cambridge though?
Cambridge?
JBS and
JBS, Cambridge, there's a lot of logical reasons to pick it and a lot of emotional reasons to pick it as well. I think the biggest logical reasons is one of the most reputed universities in the world, right? Like you walk on the street today and almost anyone in the world will have heard of Cambridge, they will have heard of Oxford, they would have heard of other big universities, but definitely everyone will know of Cambridge, which speaks to its pedigree. And if you look back at the kind of alumni that Cambridge as a university has produced, people like Isaac Newton, like the guy who discovered gravity, come on, right? Stephen Hawking, Alan Turing, Marie Curie, like all these super visionary people who you've only read about. And when you're actually in Cambridge, you have a chance to dine with these kind of people, live with these kind of people, and it's just an amazing experience to be in that environment where it's surrounded by such incredible.
It's a very robust experience. It's a great place where you get to meet strangers, like-minded, or people with passion who would drive you even further.
Absolutely. I think that's one of the best parts of Cambridge, actually, the fact that you're not part of just the school that you're subscribing to. So you're not just part of Judge Business School.
it's community.
You're part of the university. So that's how I met you as well, your education. We technically have nothing to do with each other, but Cambridge naturally facilitates that kind of discussion with each other. And when you're in that environment, you naturally will get a chance to speak to all these incredible people.
And we met at the market square, waiting in line for lunch at a Thai food truck. By the way, if you visit Cambridge, I highly recommend you visit this.
Thai food truck. Best food place in
Cheap,
Cambridge.
student friendly, and very delicious. So those are the reasons why you decided to apply.
So there's logical reasons as well as emotional reasons, right? So the logical reasons that it's one of the best known universities in the world. The business school is actually pretty highly ranked. They have really good academics there. The professors are fantastic. A couple of professors that come to mind like Lionel Pella, Jedi Prabhu, and a couple more that I can't seem to remember the name of right now because I'm on camera and it's hard to remember everything. But these professors are world renowned. They've spent decades doing their research. They know what they're talking about. They've spent years in industry. You get to learn from them, and also you get a chance to learn from your classmates. I think the interesting thing about Cambridge is that you're surrounded by people who are of this incredible pedigree and this incredible background and richness and diversity of experience, especially for programs like a business program like an MBA. You get people from all walks of life. Like one of my classmates, she was a 50-year-old woman, and she came with a background in filmmaking and documentaries. We had another person who was super young who had his own company, right? And then we have people like me who worked in a corporate. So you get all these
What a crown.
Yeah, exactly. It's incredible. You get to learn so much from your peers along with the people who you actually study with.
Yeah, so that was the experience that you had. And also, how about the workload, the assignments? Can you tell us a bit more about those?
Okay, before I go into that, Cambridge as a university is known as one of the top universities in the world, and it's known as that because it attracts people who are like that, who want to be able to be pushed basically further. And so the kind of projects and all that you do, there is an element of theory to them, like learning about the concepts and all that you learn, but more importantly is the practicum, the actual application of these things. So some of my favorite classes in Cambridge were actually those that involved projects, where we would actually work with a real life company. So one of the things that we had was called CVP, the Cambridge Venture Project. And in this project, we had a chance to put in teams of 5, and we were attached to a randomly selected Silicon Fen company. Silicon Fen is the Silicon Valley of the UK.
Or Cambridge.
Cambridge, yeah.
Which is nicknamed that way.
It's nicknamed that way. And it's just super high tech, bleeding edge startups, and you would work with them to help them build their business plan. So these kind of projects are incredible because you really get a chance to work with these really high-tech companies, and you get to really flex those skills that you're learning in theory.
And JBS students got to have this chance.
JBS students got that chance. Twice, actually, not just once. So yeah.
Wow, so it must have been a crazy year for you.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It was intense.
So actually, we have more videos that would discuss further and talk more about all these details. But since we want to keep it short so that everyone get to follow us easily, we'll continue with the next episode. So if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and follow us on Facebook, IG, and YouTube for more videos like this. Until next time, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, we're so professional.